Oh yeah. Take a look at that, boys. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Outdoorsmen video. In this video, we're going to be out checking traps. I just came upon this. Let me show you real quick. It's a deer leg. Something was definitely eaten off of it. That's a good sign, because I got traps all over the place down there. Not as many as I'd like, but, you know. Alright, let's go check some traps. Oh yeah. Take a look at that, boys. We snared a beautiful red fox. Nice. Right there, I've got 3 deer carcasses. Right there, up there, I got 3 deer skins, so I knew there would be a lot of animals coming through here eventually. Like I said, there's that one deer leg up there. There's this really nice deer trail that goes through here. I pinned a carcass over here. I set up 2 snares. I was actually going to take them down yesterday, but being patient, guys, pays off. Nice. I'm not going to be able to set any snares right in this area again, because they'll just walk around it. I'll be able to set a snare right there. There's actually one right there. I don't know if you all can see that. And then I'll be able to set one right in here, but in this circle that the fox made, I'm probably going to set a trap. So, okay guys, so yeah. Beautiful red fox. Really excited about that. He's not super big, but I'm going to have to dispatch him because somehow he broke his back leg. So anyway, we're going to get this fox dispatched. We're going to get him out of the snare. Now, I am not using snares. I just call them snares. I'm using cable restraints. Basically what they're designed for is to hold the animal and not hurt it or kill it, of course. But they're just supposed to hold the animal until you get to it. I mean, so if you catch your neighbor's dog or whatever, it's not going to kill it. Snares are made for killing the animal. If you catch an animal in a snare, it's probably going to end up dead. And as you can see, there's nothing that the fox could have got caught up in besides brush and whatnot, you know, but he's not going to get tangled up in this easy. It's like super fluffy brush. A lot of the times, guys will set snares like in the woods, and the coyote or fox, whatever it is, will get caught in the snare. He'll climb over a tree and get hung. Anyway, guys, really excited about that. Like I said, I was going to take these snares down, or I was going to take these cable restraints down, because they weren't catching anything. They were just sitting there doing nothing. But like I said, being patient really pays off. So, let's get this fox out of the snare, and we'll take a closer look at him and go check some more traps. See you then. Okay everyone, we got the fox dispatched. There's a couple things I want to show you and talk about. If I look really tired, it's because I am. I just woke up. But anyway, I'm going to show you a couple things what the fox did. I'm going to explain to you how the cable restraint works. It's not a snare. It's a cable restraint. So I call them snares because I want to be like, oh yes, the cable restraints. You know, blah, blah, blah. I just rather call them snares. But yes, they're cable restraints. If you talk to a conservation agent and you say snare, he's going to be like, what? Yeah. So we're not allowed to use snares unless they're underwater or they're like 10 feet off the ground or something. I don't know. I don't use snares, so I don't really know. And I don't beer trap, so I don't use them in water. Sorry if it's windy. Like if you can't hear me, if it's windy, it is windy out. So, okay. So you probably see here, this fox dug a big pit. Of course, he's trying to get out. So there would be a good place to set a trap. That's probably where I would set one. And then over here, he dug a pit because he's trying to run where the trail is. Okay, so that's probably where I'm going to set traps. There's the fox. I don't have a snare right there. I do have a snare right, where is it? There. See that metal thing right there? That's a snare. These things are really hard to see. You gotta really remember where these snares are, or else you're gonna lose them. You can see right here, I've got part of a deer carcass. Right there is a snare. That is a snare wrapped around the carcass so they can't move it. I bought snares, I just don't use them, so I use them for tying down carcasses and whatnot. So here's one of the cable restraints. Let's see if we can get it focused, boys. Okay, there we go. So this is the snare. I've got it probably, I don't know, 4 inches, 4 or 6 inches off the ground. That's what I usually do them at. That's what the other one was at. That's where I caught the fox. I don't know where he got that other deer leg. He probably got it off one of the other carcasses, but animals don't feel comfortable when they're at carcasses, so they take a piece, they run off with it, they chew on it for a while, and they eat some of it, and then they come back to the carcass when they're hungry. So, another thing about these cable restraints, which I already told you, but I'm going to explain it to you again. Alright, so that is this is a relaxing type lock. So what that does is when the animal gets snared, when he puts his head in this right here, and he gets snared, when he pulls on it, this is going to tighten. And then when he relaxes, it's going to relax. So it doesn't kill him, it doesn't hurt him. And if I come over here and show you, there is like absolutely no fur damage on the fox. So it doesn't hurt him. They did a study, and like 1 out of like 20 coyotes was mildly hurt. And coyotes can when they're caught, they really struggle to get out. I mean, they flip all over the place. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with these. I've caught a coyote and a fox this year in cable restraints. They're just really fun when you catch something in them. Yeah, so catching a red fox this morning really inspires me to get out today and set some snares, set some traps, because I've just been really slow on the trap line. I only have about a quarter of my traps set. So yeah, it's December. Is it December 11th? I don't know. It's sometime in December. But yeah, we're gonna kind of fix this place up. Any blood that's around here, we're gonna kind of rub into the dirt, because when animals smell blood, like another fox, even if it smells blood, kind of gets suspicious. Now, foxes will eat other fox carcasses, but that's just a different story. They don't know it's another fox. But yeah, we're gonna get this fox taken care of. Really beautiful. Like I said, it really inspired me to get out today and set some more snares. These things are really fun, and we're gonna set some more. And like a buddy of mine told me, he said you set carcasses, you set whatever bait out on a trail, and you just set a whole bunch of snares out, and you'll get something eventually. Like I said before, you got to be really patient with these cable restraints, because if you're not and you just set them up for a week and take them down, you're never going to catch anything. So anyway guys, we're going to go check some traps. I'll see you later on down the line. Okay everybody, that is it on the trap line. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Hit that notifications bell so every time we make a trapping video, hunting video, whatever, you'll get the notification. Beautiful red fox. Really excited about him being in one of the cable restraints, not a snare, cable restraints. I didn't think I was going to get anything in the cable restraints, because you don't use any bait or anything. I mean, I use that carcass, but you just set him up on that trail. Hopefully, you get a red fox. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I will see you next time. Or